Hi everybody, good morning. My name is Menachem Creditor. I serve as scholar in residence for UJ Federation of New York, and every morning from 9 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Friday, I am thrilled, and we are thrilled to be able to wish you all a good morning, a Boker Tov in Hebrew, with a little bit of Torah, a little bit of singing, and when we are blessed, a whole lot of light. So, let's do this. It's Thursday morning. I guess it's time for Torah. If you know the words to this blessing, sing along. If you don't, you can certainly sing along anyway. It ends with La'asok b'divrei Torah, to be busy with words of Torah, which we're lucky to do this morning. La'asok b'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah, hafov ba, la'asok b'divrei Torah. Didiyana lai lai lai, didiyana lai lai, didiyana lai lai lai. So good morning, everybody. Boker Tov. I wanted to share that someone wrote just yesterday, someone wrote me personally and said not only is it a sweet thing to begin the day together, but they love seeing other people present. They love seeing the voices of other people. And one of the gifts, a strange gift of Facebook, is that when someone posts a comment, you can see their face. And so I wanted to ask you, there are 77 plus of us on right now. If you feel like it, if you feel moved, why don't you wish everybody a good morning? Just write it in the comments. You don't have to say where you are. You don't have to give any real information if you wouldn't like to. But wishing a good morning says, I am here. I am present with you. There's a way that we are connecting over this. It isn't just one person we're seeing. We're a community gathering at 9 o'clock in the morning. There's something really precious about that. So I hope that you'll take the time to say good morning to everyone in whatever way you'd like. I wanted to pivot in today's learning just a little bit, because Pesach is coming, Passover is coming next week. It begins Wednesday evening. And in some of the classes I've been teaching, we've had the experience of at least a few people pointing to the reality around us, which is Pesach is a story, if you pay attention to the Torah's story, not just the modern way that we do it, of the night before things got better, us being instructed to stay home and to not go out because there was something outside. And it's an important thing to realize. It's a really, really important thing to think about how the Pesach story, which is a Jewish story, it's our story, is also, it's been shared through time as universal language for liberation. But in this year's reality, the Pesach story sort of pervades everything. The whole world is touched by this, you need to stay inside. And I've taught it in the past without any modern experience of it myself. What must it have felt like when there was a threat outside? And also, if you remember, the Israelites marked their doors with blood, which is holy to the outside world, to sort of feel so vulnerable and to be inside and to be mandated to stay inside. There's something really, really complicated about that for us. And Pesach can give us a language with which to deal. It doesn't give us answers, but in good Pesach, in good Passover tradition, it gives us questions we are called to ask. We are called to ask these very essential questions. So what I wanted to offer is that there has to be room for the no answer. There has to be room for our questions. And I know that that doesn't sound as inspiring potentially as someone saying, well, this is what's going on, and this is why, and everything's going to be just fine. What I want to do is give us space to doubt, space to ask the questions. And I wanted to affirm from a place of spirituality, from a place of devotion to our tradition, to this beautiful broken world, and to the God who I yell at sometimes and cry with sometimes and thank often. There's a place for doubt. And I wanted to share a colleague and teacher's language for it as our learning for today. This is a beautiful book called Jewish Men Pray. It was edited by my friend, by my teacher, Rabbi Kerry Olitsky. And it's an interesting thing, by the way. I don't know, there's no way of knowing how many men, how many women, how many people who aren't on the gender binary are tuning in, but there's something really important about finding your own voice. So from whichever place you come, to find a voice for prayer. And this is a prayer written by Rabbi Sammy Barth, who is among the gentlest, most caring souls I have ever encountered. If you know him, you know exactly what I mean. This is called Prayer in Time of Doubt. And I offer to you with honesty and with hope and with gratitude for the light that's pouring in right behind me. I hope you're near a window. I hope you are seeing the light that is surrounding you and probably coming out from within you too. Just waiting. This is called Prayer in Time of Doubt by Rabbi Sammy Barth. Rahmana, merciful one, I turn to see you in moments of doubt. I yearn to find your trace revealed in the world. I seek to find you in the holy place and in the outside world. I have prayed and studied. I have lived and loved. I have grown and built. I have sought for you. I have said the words, attended the holy gatherings, found a place among my people, found community and friends, but I seek an answer to my question. A still small voice that my own ear can hear, a touch of the other upon my soul. I yearn to say with truth and joy, Elohim, Eli Ata. O God, you are my God. So first of all, Amen. As we move towards Pesach, as we move towards a night that is meant to be different, and I'm going to be teaching about Pesach tomorrow, Friday morning, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday mornings again. As we lean in towards Pesach, if you have the tradition of changing your dishes, even if it's just going to be you and maybe just you at home, don't hold back. Ask yourself while you're doing it, what is the meaning of all this? If you're traditional in your practice and you've been planning a Seder and are trying to figure out how to do it, ask that question. And I'm not saying your theology has to match mine. Mine changes over time too. But if you're comfortable asking this question, you could ask it one of two ways. One is, God, what is all this supposed to mean this year? Two, if you don't believe in God, imagine for a moment there were a God. What would you ask that God right now? That's a way for us to cultivate our own questions, which is the most beautiful gift that Passover offers all the time. When someone shuts down a question, that's the least Passover-like thing you can do. And I'm sure that you and I could make quite a list of questions today. So, number one, let's sit up straight. I'm going to work on that today too. Number two, at least here in New York right now, the weather is beautiful. The sun is shining. Don't miss it today. Number three, call somebody. Even if you were going to call somebody, call them twice. Call two people. Reach out and love somebody today. So thank you for sharing the morning with us. Thank you very, very much for connecting with me. It makes me feel so good that we have this ritual 9 o'clock every morning. Let's sing our way out. No words this time, just a melody. Ya la 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 la, diddy ya la la la, diddy ya la 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 la, ay ya la la. Ya la 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 la, diddy ya la la la, diddy ya la 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 la, ay ya la la la. Boker Tov, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Good morning.